Oh yeah, you can still jihad. What's up, guys? How's it going? Bringing you guys some Battlefield Hardline beta gameplay on the PC, doing it up, and gonna kind of just showcase some random clips and stuff that I got while playing last night and early this morning in the Battlefield Hardline beta. And coming into this beta, I did not have very high expectations for this game because I haven't really talked about this, but a trailer got leaked a couple weeks ago, and it was like a in-game or in-house developer type trailer. Kind of looked silly, kind of looked a little cheesy. I like the concept of it. I always wanted a first-person Grand Theft Auto type game, and I guess this would be as close as we're gonna get. I know this game's similar to Payday, but I've never actually played that game, so I can't make full comparisons on it. And that was actually my first kill with the sniper rifle. I thought it was pretty funny. I had a pretty good little life here in the beginning, but beta came out and it showcases 2 game modes. This one that I'll be playing in the first little half of these clips is called Blood Money, and the second one is called Heist. This game mode's pretty cool. I don't really understand the concept of it. I mean, I do like how to play it. You basically come and grab some cash from the crates, carry up to 500 grand on you, and then you bring it back to your armored truck, and you gotta accumulate $5 million. And you can also go to the enemy's armored vehicle and steal their crate. But I don't really understand, because this is like cops versus robbers type thing, and I don't get why the cops are stealing the money too. I mean, the only 2 things that I could think of is that they're either trying to make it so the criminals don't get the money and so the cops get it, or the cops are also a gang like in real life, the biggest gang ever, and they're just doing gangbang shit just like the criminals are. I'm not quite sure, but this game mode's actually surprisingly fun. There's some tweaks that need to be made, definitely. I noticed a lot of the games that I played were like straight steamrolls, and one of the matches from start to finish was about 4 minutes long, like a little over 4 minutes. It was very, very short. Like, we got our $5 million, and the other team didn't get anything pretty quickly. But then I had one game that was actually really close. We actually lost by, I don't know, I think it was 100 grand. And that game lasted about 20 minutes. That game was actually pretty fun. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised about this game. There are some things that I do not like about it. But I really like the concept. Like I said, I like the whole cops versus robbers type thing. It's a little bit more toned down than, say, like the all-out vehicle warfare that's in Battlefield with tanks and jets and all that. Although I think jets are actually going to be in this game, which that I also don't understand. I mean, I understand that the police are getting more militarized day by day, but I don't understand why. Oh, that's actually a really good grenade spot too for clearing people off this. There you go. And but yeah, I don't understand why cops have like A-10 jets and stuff. It's not in the beta, but like I said, in that in-house developer trailer thing, it was in there. And kind of silly, especially if criminals also get access to that. Pretty sure people don't go rob banks and then get picked up in like A-10 jets and shit like that. At least I've never heard of nothing too ridiculous. There is a game mode too where you gotta like get to the top of a roof and secure money, get picked up by a helicopter, which I don't know. I guess that's more like a Hollywood type thing. Again, I don't really hear of criminals getting helicopter escapes and stuff like that. But
it is true, baby.
Enough about all that. That's all real life stuff, and this is a game. And for the most part, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. It's still really new, and I actually, unfortunately, did not get access to the beta. A friend of mine was nice enough to let me use his account while he was sleeping. So I'm a little tired right now, so you'll have to excuse me. And I got about 3 hours in this game. And I had pretty good time for the most part. The connections were pretty good for me for the most part as well. Some weird little things here and there. I've had quite a few mutuals and stuff, but nothing too bad at all. Also, the guns are very easily controlled in this game. Very little recoil, it seems like. Not that much spread as well, except for the AK-47 has a little bit of recoil, or the AKM, which is which I don't really get that either, because that shoots 5.45, which is Russian's 5.56 ammo shield. It's actually one of the most stable fully automatic guns to shoot in real life, and that was actually a pretty cool moment right there with the Levolution. One thing that definitely needs to be changed, though, is the horrendous screen shake, as I'm sure you could see right now. It lasts quite a while, and you get pretty much affected by it throughout the whole map. And the map's actually that is available in the beta. We only get one, unfortunately, and it's only 32 players. I would have loved to try this in 64 players. That might be really fun, but oh wow, I completely lost my train of thought there. But oh yeah, the map's really small. Maybe this is like a small version of the map, like how they have Conquest Small, Conquest Large. I think this game mode might be a little bit better if there was more than one supply of money, like cache, that you could grab. I'm not sure what it's called, the spot in the middle of the map. I think it would be cool with multiple of those, at least for larger game modes. I could see, because, well, even with 16 on 16, a lot of people love to camp on the roof and, you know, just wait for people to come and try to collect the money. Luckily, there's lots of access points to the roofs and transport choppers flying around, so it's pretty easy to counter that and take them off for the most part. And you know, I haven't seen people actually abuse, you know, getting on all the roofs yet, like really high up. There are zip lines and grappling hooks and stuff like that, which I messed around with a couple times, and this guy was nice enough to drive right up to me while I C4 him one time, which was pretty cool. And but this game's pretty similar. Oh, motorcycles are really fun too, but unfortunately, I think I accidentally killed my teammate right there while he was hitting that guy with a baseball bat or something. I don't know. My bad, bro. I did not mean it. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. It's pretty similar to Battle. It has a Battlefield kind of feel to it. One thing that I don't like about this, though, is like just the graphics in this game are not very good. Seems to be quite a step back, like just the character models and everything, like worse than Battlefield 3, I would say. Maybe even Bad Company 2's level, maybe even a little slightly worse than that. I don't know. It's definitely a different art style, that's for sure. But I'm not too fond with it. Again, this is a beta, so I'm sure, or hopefully that'll change. I don't know, because then, you know, like what happened recently with Watch Dogs, where they show E3 footage and then the game comes out and it looks nothing near as good as that. But hopefully that won't happen in this. Hopefully things will only improve as far as graphics. I know graphics don't mean anything, but then it's kind of weird where the two previous games in the franchise look a lot better than this game. And even with that, like, the performance is not really all that great for me. But again, beta, all that I'm sure will change. But then again, you never know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm definitely going to hold off on pre-ordering this game, although I didn't pre-order Battlefield 4 as well. People who are on PC have the luxury of not. If you go with the digital download, you know, you can just buy it when it comes out. You don't even gotta, you know, worry about pre-ordering it, so you could pick it up at like midnight or anything like that. And right here is the other game mode, Heist. And I think I understand this game mode at least a little. It took me a couple matches to kind of figure out what's going on, but basically there's two armored trucks that I'm pretty sure there's like a cinematic event that happens in the beginning where they're driving and then they get blown up and they fly off the side of the freeway, or this overpass, or one of them does at least. And it's the job of the attackers to go and blow up the doors, kind of like GTA, where you got to blow up the doors in the armored truck, and then you have to take the bundle of cash, or the duffel bag of cash or whatever, and then bring it back to this rooftop and then get picked up from a helicopter, and then the game quickly ends. It's kind of like Rush in certain ways, except for if you planted the bomb in Rush, and then after it blew up, it gave you something to take back somewhere in order to win the game. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if you got to bring back both cases of money or duffel bags of money. I don't think so, but I could be mistaken. I didn't play too many rounds of this game mode right here. But I had some fun moments with it, especially on defense once I figured out, you know, where the attackers are spawning from. And the melee system's pretty cool in this game. I'm not sure if there's front melees or not. I think they got rid of that, like the whole counter knife deal. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been counter knifed or hit in the front or hit anyone in the front, so I'm not quite sure how that works out. Game seems pretty easy to, you know, pick up and play, and it's surprisingly fun. I hope some things improve, like graphics. I know graphics don't mean, you know, aren't everything, but when they step down like they did in this, and just weird little things and stuff. This was a pretty cool moment right here, waiting for the criminals to show up with the money, trying to take it back to the building, and I like, you know, ambush them basically with the chopper, and then get them with the roadkill right there. I thought that was a pretty cool moment. Little moments like that are pretty fun. I've always wanted more maps in Battlefield that kind of were like this, where infantry and, you know, light transport vehicles, a whole bunch of transport vehicles. One thing though that I am very disappointed with is not all vehicles, you know, around the map are actually drivable. A lot of them are just props and stuff like that, like the police car that you see right there that's kind of just parked there is a prop, the semi-truck's a prop, and stuff like that. It would have been a lot cooler if you could, you know, drive around in those. I'm not sure why they did that, maybe for memory restrictions, because I know a lot of vehicles on the map would put strain on stuff, as I sniped the driver out of that car one time. Drive-bys are also surprisingly fun. You didn't get RPG'd, Mr. Helicopter. I was kind of disappointed that RPGing one of those transport choppers only does 50 health, or 50 damage to it. Small arms fire also does quite a bit of damage, as you can see right there. I just kind of shot like a magazine at him and did 34 damage. One time I shot like, seemed like half a mag at some car, and I got like 45 vehicle kill assist on it or whatever, which is surprising. I think maybe that might need to be toned down a little bit, the small arms fire for the you know, regular transport vehicles. It seems to be a little high as far as the damage. Transport helicopters and attack helicopters seem to be pretty good. It takes quite a bit of bullets to take those down. Kind of actually reminds me of the Battlefield Vietnam expansion for Bad Company 2, which, you know, playing this game and just like the whole look of it and like the downgrade of it, this more seems like it would be like an arcade type title or a DLC for Battlefield, but it is what it is. For those of you who don't know, this game was actually a Kickstarter a while ago, and then EA bought it out and made this game. And it's pretty good. It's pretty fun for the most part. It's a lot better than Medal of Honor, which I believe is what this is intended to replace, so they could, you know, do their yearly game releases and stuff. This game is being developed by Visceral and not DICE, so they do have a different take on it. There's some really good features that they added that the community has been wanting. Like, especially if you need ammo or health, you could just go walk up and press E, and you get a, you know, a smaller amount, which is something I always wanted. My idea for it though was a little different. I said it a long ass time ago, and it was, you do, you know, press Q to spot them or whatever, and they're all like, I need ammo, and like the guy who you were looking at when you pressed it would like just poop out of ammo. Always thought that would be pretty cool, and they added that, some other features and stuff. Still kind of getting used to it and everything like that. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'll be bringing you guys some more, and yeah, peace, have a good one.